Did you know that some common foods you eat every day could quietly be raising your risk of diabetes? It's true, managing blood sugar is one of the biggest challenges many of us face. When blood sugar levels stay too high for too long, it doesn't just cause fatigue or cravings. It can lead to serious complications like nerve damage, vision problems, and heart disease. And unfortunately, diabetes rates worldwide are rising fast. According to the World Health Organization, over 500 million adults are living with diabetes today, and that number keeps growing. The good news? Many cases of type 2 diabetes can be prevented or delayed by making smart food choices. That's why today, I want to share with you 7 common foods that might be sabotaging your blood sugar control. These are foods that often sneak into our meals, but science shows they can spike blood sugar or increase insulin resistance. Don't worry, I'm not here to overwhelm you or tell you to give up all your favorite foods. Instead, I'll give you easy tips on what to watch out for and simple swaps you can make to protect your health. If you want to take control of your blood sugar and reduce your risk of diabetes, stick with me through this video. And if you find this helpful, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you won't miss any future health tips. Also, I'd love to hear from you. What's your biggest challenge with managing blood sugar? Drop a comment below and let's learn together. Ready? Let's dive in. 1. Refined sugar and sweets. Let's start with something sweet but risky. Refined sugar and sweets like candies, cookies, and soft drinks can cause a quick spike in your blood sugar. When blood sugar rises suddenly, your body has to produce more insulin to bring it down. Over time, this can make your cells less sensitive to insulin, a condition called insulin resistance. This resistance is a key factor in developing type 2 diabetes. According to a study published in the journal Diabetes Care, diets high in added sugars are strongly linked to an increased risk of diabetes and heart disease. That means those tempting sugary treats are not just empty calories, they can actively harm your health. But don't worry, you don't have to give up sweetness altogether. Instead, try choosing fresh fruits, like berries or apples, which come with fiber that slows sugar absorption. Natural sweeteners like honey or maple syrup in moderation can also be better alternatives. Remember, small changes add up. Swapping one soda for a fresh fruit snack a day can make a big difference for your blood sugar and overall health. Keep this in mind next time you reach for something sweet. 2. Fast and fried foods. Next up, fast foods and fried snacks. Foods like French fries, fried chicken, and deep-fried snacks are delicious, but they're often loaded with unhealthy fats and inflammatory compounds. These fats not only contribute to weight gain, but also interfere with your body's ability to control blood sugar. Research from the American Diabetes Association highlights that diets high in fried and processed foods are linked to increased inflammation and insulin resistance, both harmful for blood sugar regulation. Plus, these foods often have added salt and preservatives that add to the problem. The good news? You don't have to give up your favorite flavors. Try grilling, baking, or steaming foods instead. For example, baked chicken, seasoned with herbs, can be just as tasty and much better for your blood sugar. Air frying is another great option that uses less oil. Making this switch reduces the inflammatory load on your body and helps your blood sugar stay more stable. So next time you crave something crispy, think about healthier cooking methods that protect your health. 3. White bread and white rice. Let's talk about white bread and white rice, staples in many diets, but often hidden culprits in blood sugar spikes. These foods have a high glycemic index, which means they break down quickly into sugar and cause rapid increases in blood glucose levels. A 2019 review published in Nutrients confirms that high glycemic index foods are associated with a higher risk of type 2 diabetes and poor blood sugar control. Eating large amounts of white bread, white rice, or noodles can lead to repeated blood sugar surges, stressing your insulin response. The solution? Choose whole grain alternatives. Brown rice, whole wheat bread, and whole grain pasta have more fiber and nutrients that slow digestion and provide steady energy. This helps keep your blood sugar balanced and supports long-term health. Try swapping white rice for brown rice or quinoa in your meals. Opt for whole wheat bread instead of white, and you'll notice your energy levels and blood sugar improve over time. These simple swaps are easy to adopt and worth the effort. 4. Soda and canned juices. Soda and canned juices might seem refreshing, but they often contain a lot of added sugar. Drinking them causes a sudden surge in blood sugar, forcing your pancreas to release insulin rapidly. Over time, this cycle can wear out your insulin-producing cells and lead to diabetes. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, warns that sugary beverages are one of the top sources of added sugars in the American diet and contribute significantly to obesity and diabetes risk. Many fruit juices you find in stores also have added sugars, sometimes even more than sodas. Instead, reach for water, herbal teas, or naturally infused water with slices of lemon, cucumber, or mint. These options hydrate you without spiking your blood sugar. Drinking enough water also helps your kidneys flush out excess sugar. Remember, replacing just one sugary drink a day with water or unsweetened tea can lower your risk of diabetes and improve your overall health. It's a small habit with a big payoff. 5. Whole milk products. Whole milk products like full-fat cheese, cream, and ice cream taste delicious, but they contain high levels of saturated fat. Studies show that diets high in saturated fats can reduce insulin sensitivity, making it harder for your body to manage blood sugar. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition indicates that excessive intake of saturated fat is linked to insulin resistance, a major driver of type 2 diabetes. This means eating lots of whole milk products might make controlling blood sugar more difficult. But don't worry, you don't have to skip dairy altogether. Opt for low-fat or skim milk products, or plant-based alternatives like almond, soy, or oat milk. These options have less saturated fat and can help improve your insulin response. Also, when you do enjoy dairy treats like cheese or yogurt, portion control matters. Small amounts can fit into a balanced diet without harming your blood sugar. Keep this in mind when choosing dairy products. 6. Canned and processed foods. Canned and processed foods are convenient, but they often come with hidden dangers for your blood sugar. These products tend to have high levels of salt, preservatives, and artificial additives that can disrupt your metabolism. Studies from the Journal of Nutrition show that diets rich in processed foods are linked to inflammation and metabolic problems, which can worsen insulin resistance. Think about instant noodles, canned soups, and ready-made meals. Whenever possible, prioritize fresh and homemade foods. Cooking from scratch lets you control the ingredients, less salt, no preservatives, and more nutrients. Fresh vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains support better blood sugar control. If convenience is key, try preparing meals in advance or using frozen vegetables without added sauces. These are healthier options that help you avoid harmful additives. Small efforts like this build better habits over time. 7. Alcoholic beverages. Finally, let's talk about alcohol. Drinks like beer, wine, and spirits can affect blood sugar levels in surprising ways. Alcohol interferes with your liver's ability to regulate glucose and can cause blood sugar to fluctuate unpredictably. The American Diabetes Association highlights that excessive alcohol intake increases the risk of hypoglycemia, low blood sugar, and other complications, especially for people with diabetes. It also contributes to weight gain and liver problems, making blood sugar control even tougher. If you choose to drink, moderation is key. Limit alcohol intake to small amounts, and always avoid drinking on an empty stomach. Better yet, consider reducing or avoiding alcohol altogether to protect your blood sugar and overall health. Remember, every choice you make matters. Cutting back on alcohol can improve your energy, mood, and reduce your risk of diabetes complications. It's a powerful step toward feeling better every day. To sum up, avoiding or limiting these 7 foods can make a big difference in managing your blood sugar and reducing the risk of diabetes. You don't have to be perfect, just start with one change at a time, and you'll build healthy habits that last. Hey, did you know that some everyday habits might be quietly making it harder for you to control your blood sugar? Things like eating too fast, skipping meals, or eating late at night can actually cause your blood sugar to spike and put extra stress on your pancreas. When you eat too quickly, your body doesn't have enough time to signal fullness, so you might end up overeating without realizing it. This can cause a sudden rise in blood sugar levels, making it harder to keep diabetes in check. Skipping meals also creates problems because it forces your body into starvation mode, which can lead to blood sugar swings when you finally eat. And eating late at night? That's a big no-no, as your metabolism slows down while you sleep, making it tougher for your body to process sugar efficiently. Research published in Diabetes Care shows that these habits are linked to poorer blood sugar control and increased risk of diabetes complications. But don't worry, there are simple ways to fix this. Try eating more slowly. Savor each bite and listen to your body's signals. Breaking your meals into smaller portions throughout the day can help keep your blood sugar stable. And try to avoid late-night snacking to give your body time to rest and recover. Also, gentle exercise like walking or stretching can improve insulin sensitivity and support your pancreas. Plus, regular blood sugar monitoring helps you understand how your habits affect your numbers and lets you adjust as needed. Remember, small changes make a big difference. Take your time with meals, nourish your body steadily, and you'll be on your way to better diabetes control. Keep going. Your health journey is worth it. So let's take a moment to recap everything we've covered today. Avoiding those high-risk foods, like refined sugars, fried and fast foods, white bread and rice, sugary drinks, full-fat dairy, processed foods, and alcohol, can truly transform how well you manage your blood sugar levels. When your blood sugar is under control, you significantly reduce your chances of serious complications, such as nerve damage, heart disease, and vision problems. Beyond that, you'll feel more energized, healthier, and empowered to take charge of your life. The journey to better health doesn't have to be overwhelming. Remember, it's about making small, consistent changes that fit your lifestyle. Maybe you can start by swapping out one sugary drink a day for water or herbal tea. Or try grilling or baking your favorite foods instead of frying them. Each of these small swaps makes a big difference over time and helps build lasting habits. Also, don't forget that managing your blood sugar is about balance and listening to your body. If you slip up, don't be discouraged. Just refocus and keep moving forward. Progress, not perfection, is what counts. If you've enjoyed this video and found it useful, please give it a like and share it with your friends and family. Spreading accurate and helpful health information is one of the best ways we can support each other on this journey. And be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss future videos packed with practical tips for a healthier life. Now, I'm really curious. Have you ever struggled with avoiding any of the 7 foods we talked about today? Which one do you find the hardest to give up? Or maybe you have your own tips to share? Please tell me your experiences in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else who's working hard to improve their health. Thank you so much for watching and being part of this community. Remember, every small step counts, and together we can learn, grow, and live healthier lives. See you in the next video.